What's up, everybody? Doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Hello. What's up? Who's in here? Ah. Hmm. Crazy, crazy stuff happening in LA. Crazy, crazy stuff happening in LA. These riots have to stop. And that's what it is. It's not protests, it's riots. Riots. That's what it is. Gavin Newsom, criminal. Maxine Waters is a criminal. They want to support this? That's dumb. What is wrong? Society these days, I swear. Well, the reason why I have a green screen is because I am at work. So every now and then I may hit the mute button when a customer comes in so I can take care of them. But I'll be back and forth between there. But what's up, everybody? How's your day going? Hope it's going better than mine. But hey, Father's Day is this Sunday, so to all the real fathers out there coming up, happy Father's Day. But other than that, I am seeing all this crazy stuff. Hello, hi Mary. Seeing all this crazy stuff about LA. Why do we have this going on? Why are we allowing this to go on? Look, the way I look is like this. If you come into this country illegally, you have no rights. None. Zero. Zilch. Not from this country, you don't. None. And if Trump's smart, he'd take the military and send them in there. It's crazy people. That's right. Exactly. It's crazy people, bud. Exactly. What's up, retired? How you doing, bud? But yeah, I mean, I was sitting there watching videos just a few seconds, just flipping through YouTube just to find out what's going on. Plus, I'm researching stuff about aliens and other stuff so I can be ready for our next podcast coming up this Monday. And I'm seeing all this, and I'm like, I've seen that stuff in other countries. I have not seen that in our country, not in a long time. Not since Seattle and Oregon and Minneapolis and Kyle Rittenhouse and all that stuff. George Floyd, all that stuff. I haven't seen this stuff. This is just crazy, getting out of hand. Yeah, Trump is doing the right thing. No matter how people look at it, they may hate Trump, but it's just the way it is. How work phone ain't this great? Labor Maven, what's going on, bud? What can I do for you? Yeah, everything's great. Yep, everything's great. Nothing to report here. Hey, not a problem. Did you get that return list? I wrote everything down. Yeah, everything I wrote down is what we have at our system here. So, all right, uh, all right. Thanks, buddy. All right. You too. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. It's just home base checking in, make sure everything was good. But where was I? Yeah, love or hate Trump, he's the president, and what's going on in California is wrong. Putting in the work, yes, I'm trying. And what's up, Abigail? But yeah, so I don't know. I just think that people need to go home. If you're illegal, you need to get out of here. I don't care where you came from or what country you came from. If you're illegal, you don't belong here. You don't deserve due process. That's like, do I deserve to choose to be shot or not if I choose to break into somebody's house? Because if I got that choice, then where's the ballot box before I kick in the door to break into somebody's home? Hold on 1 second. Vapor Maven. It's like 328 or 338, something like that. Yeah, there's. All right, bye. But yeah, I mean, come on now, get real. Is there a check-in box, or is there like a red button I can push before I kick in somebody's door and go in and rob their house blind? Uh, do I deserve to be shot today for breaking into this house? Yes or no? Which button? Yes or no? No. No, there's none of that. That don't exist. So if I could be shot by kicking in somebody's front door, which I deserve to be shot for breaking into their house, then they don't deserve due process or any of that because they're not legal. They're not Americans. They're not here. They didn't come through the port of entry the proper way, the legal way. And they're just making it everyone else who fought so hard to be here, to be free, to be an American, they just making it making them look bad, you know? So I mean, what can we do? You got to go with the flow. You got to support the president. And listen, I didn't like Joe Biden, but I didn't go against him. I didn't vote for him. Definitely did not vote for him, but I didn't go against him. I mean, I went against with some of his ideas and some of his policies, but that's my right as a registered voter. But to sit there and go out all out anarchy that's being pushed by the Democratic left, the narrative, as in, hey, Maxine Waters and AOC and Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar and all these nutbags, Nancy Pelosi's, all these nutbags, you know, um, Yeah, exactly. You want to burn American flags and wave the Mexican flag, you go back to Mexico because it's not even lit. And here's another thing too is what they're not realizing is a lot of these illegals that came in here under Joe Biden are not from Mexico. Yes, some are, but not all of them. The majority ones are Venezuelans, they're Puerto Ricans, they're from Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Africa, Pakistan, from Palestine. They're from all over the earth. They're not just from Mexico. That's what you guys are not realizing. What a lot of people, not you guys, but a lot of people not realizing, they're not from Mexico. You know, and now all of a sudden it's about Mexico. It has nothing to do with Mexico. You guys are out there losing your minds, you know? Yeah, criminals from other countries. You are correct. Hey, I might have a customer about to walk in, so I'm going to have to mute my mic and step away, so I may not be on camera. Just bear with me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Just a couple of minutes. But yeah, it's I'm just going to end this live. I'll be back later. I'll talk to y'all here in a little bit. Till next time, peace.